Hello, dear Piscean souls. Feel the welcoming energy of this space that I have prepared especially for you. I know that your sensitivity often exposes you to difficult situations, but I have important news to share. Cosmic justice is actively working on your behalf right now, and you don't have to do anything to make it happen. Those who have in any way caused pain or acted disloyally towards you are now encountering the consequences of their own choices. It's not about revenge, but about the natural cycle of karma in action. This is a period of profound emotional rebirth for you, Pisces. Energies that have been held back, diverted, or simply needed to return to your energy field are on their way. It is a powerful realignment that will bring back what is truly yours by divine right. To seal this protective energy and attract even more light to this process, I invite you to repeat with me and write in the comments the following mantra. I protect myself with the divine light and the truth of my heart. Commenting on this mantra is a simple but incredibly powerful act. It is like a sacred seal that you put on the energy of this reading, strengthening your own aura and sending that vibration of protection out into the universe. Also, by sharing, you help to spread this vital message to other Piscean souls who may also need this support. Rest assured, this message is not a harbinger of danger. Quite the opposite. It is a call for you to recognize and take on the power that resides within you. The universe has watched everything you have endured in silence, every challenge faced with resilience, every tear not seen. And now this higher force is moving the pieces to ensure that balance is restored in your life. Justice is in motion, and you are the focus of this divine intervention. And to confirm the action that the universe is performing in your favor, the first card that reveals itself is justice. But do not think of the justice of earthly courts. This is divine justice, the cosmic law that guarantees that every action has a corresponding reaction. This card comes to affirm that balance is being restored in your existence. I remember the times when you, sensitive soul of Pisces, chose peace over conflict, preferring to step back or offer a smile, even when your heart carried a huge weight. Every act of kindness, every silent sacrifice, every choice not to retaliate against evil was seen. The universe has witnessed your patience, your compassion, and your ability to maintain integrity even in the face of adversity. The letter from justice is confirmation that none of this went unnoticed. These choices are now paving the way for rewards and recognition that you truly deserve. The cosmic pendulum is swinging, and it swings toward you, bringing harmony where there has been disorder, truth where there has been deception. The energy that you emanate with purity and resilience is returning multiplied. This is the phase where the universe says, now it's Pisces' turn to receive. And often, for this new cycle of balance to fully manifest, certain energies need to be readjusted. Certain situations need to be seen in a new light. That is why, next, we find the letter of the Hanged Man. This arcanum often shows us moments when we feel paralyzed, in cycles that do not seem to move forward. But the presence of the Hanged Man here, after justice, has a special meaning for you, Pisces. It does not represent a punishment, but rather a necessary suspension, an invitation to see life with different eyes. Life, in its infinite wisdom, sometimes puts us in this position of forced waiting, as if we were turned upside down, so that we can see what was previously completely hidden in our habitual vision. This period of apparent stagnation is not an end, but a strategic pause. It is a time to gain a new perspective on everything that has happened, on the people involved, and, crucially, on yourself. It is a call to disengage from the old ways of thinking and feeling that have kept you stuck. The lesson of the Hanged Man is that liberation often comes when we surrender to the present moment and allow the truth to reveal itself. It sets the stage so you can start over, yes, but not from the same starting point. You will start from a deeper understanding, a more authentic truth about who you are and what you really want for your future. This clarity is what will drive the next moves, and it is exactly this new perspective that leads us to the next arcanum, the Judgment. This card is a powerful announcement of clarity and discernment. It comes to you, Pisces, revealing that the energetic cycle is being completed. That which was released into the universe, intentionally or not, is now finding its way back to the origin. This is not a punitive verdict for those who afflicted him, but rather the inevitable echo of his own actions. The energy they radiated, the choices they made, the words they spoke, are returning to them like a cosmic boomerang. This is the time when the mists dissipate and the truth is revealed. The energies of betrayal, manipulation, falsehood, or abandonment that may have hovered over your field in recent times are now dissolving, returning to the one who generated them. Look around, Pisces. People who seemed untouchable or who acted with impunity may begin to face their own difficulties, challenges, or unexpected revelations. Lies that have been told can come to light in surprising ways. Your energy, which has perhaps been drained or impacted by these situations, is being purified and realigned. Judgment is a call to free oneself from the negative resonances of the past and to hear the trumpet that heralds a new cycle of consciousness. It is a confirmation that you no longer carry the burden of other people's choices. Your soul is being summoned to a state of greater authenticity and freedom, free from the echoes of what has passed. Accompanying the clarity brought by the Judgment, the Five of Swords emerges. At first glance, this card may evoke memories of conflict, loss, or disappointment. However, in her position here, she acts as a powerful reminder that many of the painful clashes of the past, of the silent battles you fought, have completely lost their power over you. The energy associated with these struggles no longer holds you back. I recognize that letting go of the past, especially when it involved hurt or injustice, is never an easy task. It required resilience, patience, and an inner strength that you may not have even known you had. But you did it, Pisces. You have freed yourself from the emotional ties that bound you to these scenarios, and in doing so, you have not only reclaimed your present, but you have also opened up a vast horizon for your future. Those who have in any way played on their confidence or underestimated the depth of their soul are now faced with the reflection of their own attitudes, as indicated by the previous card. Meanwhile, you, gentle soul, have quietly blossomed. Instead of reacting from pain, you chose to operate from a place of soul, of inner truth. This choice made all the difference. The Five of Swords does not represent a defeat for you, but rather the victory of your inner peace over outer chaos. It is confirmation that you have left behind the barren battlefields and are ready to cultivate something new and fertile in your life. In this process of releasing and realigning, there is a gentle but firmly present energy by your side. A female figure who can manifest as a spiritual guide, a loving ancestor, or simply a protective and intuitive force, has been following her steps in silence. Feel that presence, Pisces. It intensifies now because you're not just protecting yourself. You are ready to take a significant step forward, to move forward on your path with more confidence and clarity. And to assist in this advance, the Tower card appears. The Tower is often viewed with apprehension, but in this context it does not represent destruction for you, but liberation. The Tower here symbolizes the inevitable fall of false structures, of lies, of illusions that never had a solid foundation. Everything that was built on sand, on deception, or on misaligned energies is now falling apart. It is not a fall that harms you, but one that clears the way. Visualize the Tower falling behind you, Pisces. That means you're already on the other side. You no longer belong to this old reality, to these fragile constructs that did not resonate with your truth. The feminine energy by your side is there to ensure that while what no longer serves you falls apart, you remain safe, grounded in your own light. It is an invitation to witness the release, understanding that the space that is being created is so that something much more authentic and resistant can be built in its place. On this journey of realignment and release, an imposing and at the same time deeply reassuring presence emerges. The energy of Archangel Michael. Your presence manifests to bring clarity and act firmly where it is needed. The sword of light he wields symbolizes the ability to cut ties, pacts, and loyalties that may somehow still be binding you to situations or people that do not serve your highest good. It is not about violence, but about a precise and liberating cut that undoes the energetic ties that prevented him from advancing fully. An essential part of this process of release, indicated by Michael's energy, is the act of forgiveness. But this forgiveness is not primarily directed at others who have hurt you. It is a forgiveness that you offer yourself. To forgive yourself for having trusted, for having loved sincerely, for having remained in situations that drained your energy, for having waited for changes that did not come. Recognize the beauty of your soul in having the ability to love and trust fully, even when circumstances were challenging. Forgiving yourself for your vulnerability, for your quiet resilience, is the most powerful key to opening the doors of your own liberation. It is an act of self-compassion and recognition of your own worth. By releasing guilt or regret for your past choices, you truly free yourself, allowing Michael's energy to complete its work of purification and strengthening your energy field. This forgiveness directed at oneself is not an end, but a new beginning towards growth and lasting inner peace. With ties cut and self-forgiveness in motion, feel the radiant energy that now manifests in your reading, the Sun card. This major arcanum is a luminous symbol of deep relief and a vibrant invitation for you to return to life, but this time from a completely new place. The light of the sun has the power to dispel shadows, to warm what was cold, and to awaken what in you was paused, waiting for the right moment to shine. It is as if, after a long period of crossing, you emerge into a sunny field full of possibilities and joy. The light of the sun reveals the clarity and truth that the judgment brought and consolidates the peace that forgiveness allowed. You have learned valuable lessons, Pisces. One of them was the ability to accurately distinguish what really nourishes your soul from what only drains it. This wisdom is a treasure that you will carry forward. This card celebrates your own inner light, which now shines with renewed intensity. And most importantly, that light does not depend on anyone else. You no longer need to justify your joy, your optimism, or your hope. You can simply shine, being who you are in your purest essence. The sun in your reading announces a time of genuine happiness, of dreams that are fed again, and of strength to move forward. This new beginning is firmly anchored in the solidity that you have built within. The path to the sun, with all its brilliance and promise of a new beginning, included an essential period of recollection. This is where the energy of the hermit is present, symbolizing the sacred refuge that you have sought or that has been offered to you for the process of healing and introspection. This time of solitude was not empty. It was a period of spiritual gestation, where you turned inward, seeking your own inner light and the wisdom that resides in silence. This phase was crucial to integrate the lessons, heal the wounds, and rediscover the strength that already dwelt in you. And from the cocoon of that introspection, you emerge with the glorious energy of the Empress. This arcanum represents creation, abundance, and the full awakening of your personal power. The Empress is fertile in ideas, emotions, and manifestations. She builds from a place of plenitude, of knowing who she is and what she wants to manifest in the world. The message here is powerful, Pisces. You are no longer destined to build your life on sacrifice or scarcity. You are ready to create from your inner richness and the abundance that the universe presents to you. The Empress is an invitation to nurture your dreams, your relationships, and yourself with love and self-worth. It indicates a time of harvest, where what you have planted with patience and faith begins to bloom beautifully. Your intuition becomes stronger, your ability to manifest your desires expands. Get ready, for this phase of expansion is just beginning, and it will bring with it very special signs and opportunities. Proceeding from the fertile energy of the Empress and the introspection of the Hermit, the universe now presents concrete signs and direct invitations to its journey. First comes the Ace of Pentacles, a palpable promise of blessings and opportunities that materialize in your reality. This card announces a new beginning in the practical and material sphere of your life. What is coming is not something fleeting or illusory. It's something solid, fair, and fully aligned with who you've become. It can be a professional opportunity, an unexpected gain, a new financial base, or the realization of a project you nurtured. Feel the energy of abundance that this ace brings, as it is the direct result of your healing and your authentic positioning. It is the fertile land where your new dreams can take root. However, alongside this promise of solidity, the Ace of Swords emerges as a reminder of discernment and mental clarity. It is not a danger signal, but a subtle warning. Your energy, your peace, and your resources are valuable and must be protected with the clarity you now possess. This card may indicate the presence of someone in your close circle who still operates from energies that are not fully transparent or trustworthy. Use your keen intuition, Pisces, to identify this energy and protect your space. This Ace's sword of truth enables him to cut through illusions and see situations as they really are. Faced with this new scenario of opportunities and the need for clarity, three distinct paths open up for you at this time. Each of them invites you to make a conscious choice that will define the next phase of your life. The first path involves your personal bonds and relationships. Will you continue to invest energy in relationships that don't truly nurture you, or will you seek more authentic and reciprocal connections? The second path refers to your career and finances. Will you settle into the comfort of the known, even if limited, or will you seek the expansion and growth that your soul craves and that the Ace of Pentacles promises? The third path concerns your spiritual growth and your inner connection. Will you allow external distractions to lead you astray, or will you choose to dedicate time and energy to exploring your essence, connecting with your inner knowing, and strengthening your spiritual journey? These choices are crucial and will significantly shape your future. The choices presented in the previous chapter will not be made in isolation. The universe is moving energies to bring the necessary support and encounters. The Six of Wands heralds the return or arrival of significant energy in your life. It could be someone from your past, reappearing in a different form, or a new connection that arises with a clear purpose. This energy comes, in part, to bring closure to old cycles with a new light and perspective, confirming what your soul, in its quiet wisdom, already understood. This person or situation will come as a mirror, reflecting the growth you have experienced and helping to consolidate your new reality. Complementing this energy, the Three of Wands emerges, representing the beauty of joint construction and authentic alliances. This card speaks of relationships that uplift, which are based on mutual respect, shared vision, and the genuine intention to grow together. Unlike past bonds that may have drained your energy, the connections indicated by the Three of Wands are one of support, collaboration, and expansion. These presences in your life will help you build what you might have dreamed of in solitude, offering a solid foundation and encouragement to manifest your goals. It is an invitation to open yourself to partnerships and friendships that resonate with your current truth. In the face of these energies that come to assist and validate your journey, take this powerful phrase with you. Let it anchor your soul in this time of transition and growth. Repeat it, feel it, allow it to resonate in your being. What broke me taught me. What stopped me protected me. What arrives today is exactly what I needed without knowing it. This phrase encapsulates the wisdom of your path this far and the trust in the energies that now surround you. Pisces, we have reached a point of deep celebration on your journey. The Nine of Pentacles shines in your reading as the ultimate symbol of worthiness and recognition for all that you have endured, learned, and cultivated. The fruits of your growth, your patience, and the love that you have planted in your own being and in the world are ripening. And they come to you now, often without the need for strenuous effort, for the foundation has already been built with wisdom and resilience. You have earned your independence and your worth, and the universe responds with abundance and security. Accompanying this energy of worthiness, the Four of Wands manifests, representing the creation of a safe place, a space where you can finally be yourself, without masks, without justifications. This place begins to build itself in your life, whether physically, emotionally, or energetically. It is a safe haven where you can breathe freely, feel accepted and nourished exactly as you are. It is the foundation for the stability and happiness that you have sought and deserved. And in the emotional sphere, the Knight of Cups announces the arrival of an honest and sincere emotional proposal. It could be the blossoming of a new relationship, a genuine reconciliation, or the depth of a connection that finally reveals itself in its entirety. This energy manifests through someone who will see you and love you for who you truly are, without trying to mold you or dim your light. It is love that honors your essence. Finally, the Chariot card emerges, propelling you forward with determination and focus. With deserving in hand, a safe place to be, and the love that nourishes you, you have all the strength you need to move toward your goals with clarity and confidence. The past is behind us, the future, full of potential, beckons. Decree with me, Pisces, sealing this powerful energy in your life. I walked through the shadow and back. With the truth, today I recognize myself, free myself, and open myself to the love that does honor me. The universe has seen my heart and gives me a new life. I receive what is mine by the right of the soul. So it is. So it will be. Because it already is. Dear Piscean soul, the universe heard your silent prayers and responded. There is no greater victory than that of a soul who decides to heal, who honors their journey, and who opens up to the love and abundance that belongs to them. Move forward with faith and the assurance that you are exactly where you should be, ready to reap the blessings that cosmic justice has prepared for you. With the manifestation of worthiness symbolized by the Nine of Pentacles, the security represented by the Four of Wands, the sincere proposal of the Knight of Cups, and the impetus of the Chariot, you, soul of Pisces, now find yourself in a space of integration. It is not just about receiving these blessings, but about fully assimilating the new energies into your being. After the recollection indicated by the Hermit and the transformation that the Judgment and the Tower brought, these new realities require you to anchor them in your daily life. Feel the solidity that the Ace of Pentacles foreshadowed, now coming to fruition, not only around you, but within you. This moment invites you to consciously pause, to savor the achievements. The safety of the Four of Wands is not just a physical place, but an inner state of allowing to be authentic. Inhabit this space. Breathe deeply into it. Allow the loving and honest energy of the Knight of Cups to nourish your heart, healing remnants of mistrust that the past may have left. This integration is proof that the inner work you have done, the one that the Hermit symbolizes, has been fundamental. It is the union of wisdom acquired in stillness with abundant manifestation in the outer world. Understand that these blessings are not fleeting luck. They are the rightful harvest of your growth, your resilience, and your choice to honor your truth. They are the direct result of the balance that divine justice has re-established and the clarity that the judgment has brought. By integrating these energies, you consolidate the foundation of your new reality, setting the stage for the next steps guided by the force of the chariot. This is a time of stabilization, where the pieces fall into place, and you feel harmony truly settle into your existence. The energy that arises now, Pisces, highlights the power of the connections that propel you on your journey. The Knight of Cups does not arrive alone. It represents a type of bond that resonates with the authenticity you've earned. And, as we saw with the Three of Wands, this is a time of alliances and joint constructions. The people who now grow closer, or the existing relationships that deepen, share a vision of respect, mutual support, and desire for growth. They offer fertile ground for the gifts of the Ace of Pentacles and the strength of the Chariot to fully manifest. Use the clarity of the Ace of Spades to discern which connections align with your highest good. Not all returning energies, as perhaps the Six of Wands indicated, are for long-term permanence. Some come only to close cycles. The alliances represented by the Three of Wands, however, are those that elevate, that inspire you to build. They are partnerships, friendships, or relationships that recognize your value, Nine of Pentacles, and respect your safe space, Four of Wands. These authentic connections act as catalysts for the manifestation of your dreams. By sharing your vision with aligned souls, the energy multiplies. The path that the Chariot invites you to tread becomes less lonely and more robust. These new or renewed alliances do not drain him. On the contrary, they nourish his spirit and strengthen his resolve. It is a virtuous cycle where the love received empowers you to create more, to move forward with more courage, and to manifest the abundance that belongs to you. Trust your intuition to guide your interactions, protecting your energy, Ace of Spades, while opening up to joint building, Three of Wands. Pisces, look back for a moment, not with regret, but with the deep gratitude of one who understands the value of each step taken. Justice ensured balance. The Hanged Man offered a new perspective, the Judgment brought clarity, and the Tower released what was not useful. You walked through the shadows, faced challenges, and emerged transformed, stronger, and more aware. This journey was not in vain. Each lesson has prepared you for this radiant moment, symbolized by the sun shining in your reading. You honored your soul by choosing peace and truth, even when the pain was intense. And now the universe honors you with the worthiness of the Nine of Pentacles, the security of the Four of Wands, and the beauty of heartfelt connections heralded by the Knight and the Three of Wands. The force of the car propels you forward with the certainty that you no longer need to justify yourself or dim your light. The future unfolds as a vast horizon of possibilities, where you can create your reality from a place of wholeness and authenticity. Remember the decree that sealed the energy of this cycle. I walked through the shadow and came back. With the truth, today I recognize myself, free myself, and open myself to the love that does honor me. The universe has seen my heart and gives me a new life. I receive what is mine by the right of the soul. So it is, so it will be, because it already is. This is not just a sentence, it is your truth now. Trust in the wisdom that has guided you this far, and in the intuition that will continue to light your path. Hermit. Your greatest victory is the healing of your soul and the decision to live fully, embracing the love, abundance, and joy that you truly deserve. The path ahead is yours to conquer with faith and determination.